This is Supermonaman channel. This is my reaction to Ragna versus Badguy Death Battle. And starting to go in 3, 2, 1. Full screen. Yeah. Huh. Oh. That doesn't run to this now. Cool.
No anime tough guy trope is complete unless he has outrageous spiky hair, a sword that's clearly compensating
like
for
the
something,
moron
and belts. Lots and lots of belts.
Ragna, the bloodhead.
And so Badguy, the flame of corruption. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job
I
to
think
analyze
this is
their
awesome.
weapons, armor,
I
and
know
skills
nothing
to
about
find out
that,
who would
so
win
let's
a
see.
death battle.
Huh.
Nearly a century ago, humanity was hunted to near extinction by the fearsome Black Beast. Fortunately, 6 brave heroes slayed the monster and saved mankind. The remains of humanity was reorganized under an oppressive government until one man decided to rise up. Ragna.
Oh yeah. This music is awesome.
Baggy pants, giant sword, brooding personality. Ragna has tragic backstory written all over him.
I'd actually go with gruesome. As a young child, he and his siblings were confined in an experimental facility as lab rats.
What were they trying to do?
No one knows.
What?
The important thing here is they were rescued by a talking cat named Jubei, who also happened to be the most feared warrior on the planet. However, things took a darker turn when Ragna's sister Saya grew very sick.
With what?
Sickness? No one knows. Ragna took Saya under his wing, but their younger brother Jin was irritated that Ragna was not spending more time with him. Being a reasonable guy, he decided the only solution was to murder his brother.
Oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
Hell?
I'm lonely. I'll kill one of the only people I care about. Great
he's
plan.
like the Joker.
So then a maniacal hipster villain named Yuki Terumi showed up out of nowhere, helped Jin impale Ragna through the chest, and then cut off his arm for good measure.
Why?
It's like Joker.
No one knows.
He's like the Joker, I
Have you
think.
familiarized yourself with that phrase yet? Good, because it's not stopping anytime soon.
Moving on for sanity's sake, Ragna would have been done for until an omniscient, time-traveling,
What?
ring-tailed vampire descended from the heavens, snapped her fingers, magicked him a new arm, and left.
What?
No, don't think, just accept.
Surprisingly still conscious and apparently an expert of things that have never happened before, Ragna instantly recognized his new appendage as an Azure grimoire, a piece of the Black Beast which Ragna can use to manipulate Seether. Seether is a radioactive energy left behind by the Black Beast all over the world.
Like magic.
Well, no, magic is totally different.
But it lets him do magic-type stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Well, after missing out on the maiming and resurrection of Ragna, Jubei the cat ninja returned and decided to teach him the ways of combat.
Where the hell was he before? No one knows.
Probably destroying someone's furniture
or
pissing in their shoes.
Through his training, Ragna's control over Seether became practically unmatched. He can form various parts of the Black Beast in combat, transform his own arm into razor-sharp claws, or drain the soul of his foe through his strikes.
But if he needs more power, more defense, and more soul-sucking, he can crank these up to 11 with his blood cane form. Upon completing his training, Jubei bestowed upon him a red cloak and a deadly blade called Blood Scythe. This baby can extend for stabbing strikes, and like the Azure Grimoire, slowly drains the souls of its victims upon contact. And before you point out that it's clearly a sword, not a scythe, you can do this.
I love it so insane and it's lots and the weapons are great. So amazing.
Ragna's angsty rage took him on a world tour of single-handed government smashing, earning him the nickname the Grim Reaper. And racking up an unprecedented bounty of 90 billion, whatever their currency is. No one knows. And despite being the largest bounty of all time, he still freely walks the world on foot and in public with no attempt to disguise himself whatsoever. Probably because nobody wants to piss him off. We're talking about a guy who treats getting knocked through solid concrete as an inconvenience, has survived multiple impalings through the chest, took out hundreds of armed officers without breaking a sweat, and obliterated an entire street with a single one-hand sword strike. Ragna is referred to by some as the most powerful man in the world,
but he's also known as a risk-taker with a short temper.
And despite being trained by the most dangerous kitty cat in the world, Ragna is obviously nowhere near Jubei's level of skill, who terrifies even the deadliest villains of the series.
But after all was said and done, Jubei left Ragna with a dire warning. Never think of the Azure Grimoire as your own.
Which is kind of bullshit. I mean, it's attached to him, so I'm pretty sure he's got dibs.
Well, he does, but if he loses control over it, it can transform him into the Black Beast itself. In fact, Ragna was the original Black Beast, sent back in time after falling into a magic cauldron. The two were somehow separated and did battle in the past. These events would repeat themselves in a 100-year time loop until this chick saved Ragna from falling into that cauldron, stopping the Black Beast from appearing in the past in the first place.
I'm in trouble.
If the Black Beast never went back in time, then it would never have created Seether, and everything in BlazBlue shouldn't exist as we know it. So how?
No one knows!
Can we just make this guy fight someone now?
I'm the main character, and yet again, I get left in the dark. It's really starting to piss me off.
Okay.
Way back in the year 2010, the discovery of magic forever changed the course of human history. Traditional technology was eliminated for newer, environmentally friendly methods. And after improving the planet, a certain world superpower sought to improve mankind itself.
Oh, hey, another super soldier project. Let me guess, they injected this guy with some serum and it didn't really work out the way they wanted, but now he's a badass.
Replace serum with magic and close enough. This man would emerge as the feared bounty hunter, Soul Badguy.
So he's clearly the bad guy.
Actually, he's the main hero of the story. Before Soul's transformation, he was known as Frederick, a scientist tasked with leading the Super Soldier Project alongside his love interest, Arya. But whether he intended to or not, Frederick would become the prototype of this new super race, the Gears.
But is he guilty?
Oh, hell yeah. He was responsible for Arya's death, and then her next death when she was resurrected into this thing.
Oh, wasn't expecting her to look like that, but not as much as I wasn't expecting the blue robo-penis. Who even does that?
She was likely created as a giant FU to poor Soul by that man.
Which man?
That man.
I only see Soul Badguy.
No, it's that man.
It's just you and me here, Wiz.
Listen, the villain is that man.
Soul Badguy's the hero and the villain?
No, he's another character. Just pretend Soul Badguy's not there.
You mean he's invisible?
When this person was born into the world, his parents looked at this child and decided they would name him that man.
Who were they looking at, Wiz?
His name is T-H-A-T space M-A-N.
Well, F-U-C-K space Y-O-U.
Recording, go away.
Thanks for watching.
I'm recording.
So,
I'm recording.
Looked at the internet and discovered that his actual name is that man. I apologize for earlier. Let's move on.
Soul had to maintain a human appearance to disguise his true gear form. So he developed a special limiter headpiece to keep his own power at bay.
If that thing comes off, say goodbye to whoever recently pissed him off.
As a gear, Soul's aging was slow to a near halt, allowing him more than enough time to develop his own fighting style.
Well, whatever fighting style lets you punch fire, that's the one I want to learn. Soul's volcanic viper and Fafnir punches are flame-enhanced strikes, while his riot stomp flies in with a fearsome kick. And because this is anime, Soul can trigger his second form, the Dragon Install. The Dragon Install allows Soul to safely tap into a fraction of his full gear power, boosting his strength, speed, and healing ability. The drawback, he can only sustain this power for so long, and afterwards he's left vulnerable. As Soul wandered the Earth, that man began a plan for world domination using an army of gears. In response, Soul put together a gear-obliterating super weapon called Outrage. Which looks like the world's most complicated can opener. Or next-gen Bop It. Turns out, it was so powerful, nobody could wield it, not even Soul. So he had to split it apart into 8 pieces just to make it usable. Naturally, he took the best piece for himself, the flame-enhanced Fire Seal. I want a Fire Seal, that'd be fucking sweet. Try and eat me now,
God damn it, Boomstick.
Using Fire Seal to its full potential, Soul defeated that man's forces twice over. And then he decided to upgrade the shit out of it with the Junkyard Dog Mark III casing. But this is hardly the full extent of Soul's power. He once survived the backyard, An alternate dimension
Cool,
which would annihilate the soul of a normal man. And by removing his headband, he can access his full unrestrained potential.
Like when he shot a laser out of his sword to incinerate an inhuman gear the size of Mount Everest.
And once he went back in time and witnessed his past self get murdered, which should have erased him from the present a la Marty McFly. But he didn't like that idea very much, so he just didn't.
After Blaze blows, nothing is too bizarre for me anymore.
Soul is powerful, but fears his full potential. He's also pretty lazy. His favorite strategy is always whichever is the least strenuous. This lack of extra effort can sometimes leave him underestimating his opponent.
But the second he starts trying,
it's a really cool fight,
can stand in his way.
Yeah, it's a really cool fight. It's Takaka. That's it.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Cool. I liking it. Ooh, it's a Blaze Blue style. Ah, cool.
Who are you? Out of my way.
Uh-oh. I kind of rooting for Ragna right now, but this is cool. Whatever. Cool. Nice kick. Damn. Cool. And some like an anime style too. Awesome. Oh, damn. Damn, this is brutal. This is brutal. This battle is brutal, man. Oh yeah. Limiters. Remove. Stacked bombs, guys. I have to put a bombs because that is cool. Ooh, that's not gonna work. He's not dead. Oh.
I'm not gonna waste any more time on you, asshole.
Right. Well, we're fucked. Okay. Just heal someone lose? How? I mean, so that it is for battle. Come on, I don't think he's better. Can he really? Okay, I guess he is. That's cool. Either it's gonna be a tie, and we'll get kill each other, or it's Ragna that wins. Something. I guess. So, one. Ah. Huh.
Bullseye.
Ragna put up a tough fight, but Soul had him
Yeah, that was unexpected. I know it's expected because I have literally no idea.
Soul's centuries worth of fighting experience trumped Ragna's training, and he has consistently shaken off wounds more easily.
Even Soul's, Soul is tough enough to withstand Ragna's Azure Grimoire, just like when it survived the backyard.
The Black Beast was impressive, but Soul's gear form is leagues above. Recall when Soul turned that gear the size of Mount Everest into dust. By comparing the size of the gear to the clouds, we can determine its volume to be around 140 billion cubic meters. Destroying something this size would require more than 85 gigatons of TNT. That's nearly 200 times more powerful than the 9.0 earthquake that hit Japan in 2011.
Let's see what's next, man. I really want to know.
And that was only a fraction
what's
of Soul's
next?
real power.
What's the next battle?
The winner is Soul Badguy.
Who's gonna be?
Next time on Death Battle.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Gara. Where's the top? Holy my god. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Yes. 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 Holy shit. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's amazing.
Have an
Oh,
idea for a
I
death
didn't
battle?
know
Let us
this.
know in the
I
comments
do.
below.
Oh my
But
god,
if you're
this
looking to
is
kill
great.
some more time, go watch our
This
intern
is great.
Jocelyn's new show, The Desk of
Assholes.
Death Battle.
Jesus, oh my god. This is
Or if you
amazing. I
demand
can't
more
believe
blood, check
Top
out Great
versus
Moments in Gaming's
Gara
latest
is
episode
next.
on Mortal
This
Kombat's
is gonna
Blood
be
Code.
amazing.
Oh, and future Death Battle episodes are moving to Wednesdays.
I really hope
2 days early.
really
Thanks
amazing.
for watching.
I'm gonna
Go,
love
go,
it.
go.
Oh
Click the like
my
button.
god.
Do it. Also, tell everyone you know
Wow.
about this. Share
That's
away.
worth it. We got it.
And if you're not already subscribed, then click
That's
subscribe.
good. I cannot wait. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time you live in. And last thing from my favorite anime reviewer, Jesu Otaku, sayonara, bye bye.